Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are and whenever you're watching this. If you're new here, all I do is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out what your tower moment is going to be. We'll look at the bottom of the deck and we will clarify for more information, and that'll be it. All tower readings can be a little bit iffy sometimes, so be prepared for that. They're not always good. Some are, some aren't. It just depends. And all of these messages are timeless. Whenever you're watching this is when I wanted you to see it. The universe was saying, you should read, you should watch this video now. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So YouTube asks me to ask you to subscribe. If I don't, I get arrested by the YouTube police. So I got to say that as many times as I can, at least once. So I did. There we go. Arrest avoided for today. So let's get started on your tower moment, all right? You don't have to subscribe, by the way. It's totally free, and I try to upload every day. High Priestess on this side of the tower. This is something that you're ignoring. This is some kind of issue that you shouldn't be ignoring, but you totally are, and I don't know why. We'll clarify a little bit, see what this issue is. And, yeah, but you are ignoring your deeper self here. You're ignoring your higher self. The High Priestess is the card of psychic intuition. Like, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a good feeling about this. It's just the thing that you feel inside. You got to trust that feeling. And you're not trusting it right now. So whatever it is, whatever's going on in your world right now that you don't trust, it's, or you're ignoring is going to lead to your tower moment. So if there's something nagging at you a little bit in your brain, and it's like, this is a bad idea, this is going to work, maybe trust yourself a little bit more. Or maybe that you should, it's one of those things. And the star on this side of the tower is basically you regaining hope in your life. So are you feeling hopeless right now? Are you feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit like everything is lost and there's no point to anything anymore? This could lead you to a resurgence. So when it comes to the High Priestess ignoring something, you could be ignoring something really good too. Like, that'll never work. I can't do that. Right? The Emperor and the Chariot on this side of the tower, or this end of the deck here. So basically what this means is you are rushing back into control of your own life. So that's good. But I don't know. We'll clarify a little bit and see what the cards mean. All right, let's see what's got you feeling a little bit ignoring. What are you ignoring in your life that you shouldn't be? Yeah, what's going on there? Communication blocked. Did you block somebody you shouldn't have? Somebody who only had the best of intentions for you, and you were like, "No, man, you're too much. I'm gone." You know, they said all the right things, but it just made you feel bad because you knew they were right. And this is probably the one person that that might be able to help in a really bad situation, and you just ignored them for whatever reason. Knight of Swords, you're being really reckless here. Energy says when you block this person, you were reckless about it. You really dug in deep to your point of view, and you wouldn't let any of it go, would you? You had to be right, no matter what, even if it didn't make any sense at the time. And the Six of Swords, no peace here. I feel like you're in a situation that is stormy waters. No mental peace, no serenity. That's a good word, right? Impress people. You could say that word a couple of times. You don't have. You made a mistake. You blocked the wrong people in your life. All they did, I mean, this person, whoever it was, probably cared about you. They probably wanted the best for you. They probably were worried about you, and they were probably doing all these things. And the only thing that you could see was like, oh my God, they're trying to control me, right? Like, they saw that maybe you were really depressed and you lived like a hoarder, and they were like, well, you need an intervention of some kind. I need to, we could talk about this. Just come over and we'll have a discussion. And you just kind of freaked out, and you're like, no, man, that's not me. I'm not that person, you know? And this person was really concerned about you, and the only way they knew how to show it was to be direct, and you couldn't handle that. And you ran away. Something like that. And the Knight of Swords card is here because it's reckless. You did it in such a manner, you blew up and you got mad when they tried to help you. You got furious. He's like, I don't want your help. I don't need it. Leave me alone. But really, I feel like since this Six of Swords is down here, you did need their help. They were trying and you just shut the door. And now the High Priestess is yelling at you like, why'd you do that? This person probably would have bent over backwards to help you and you just slammed the door on them and ran away. I don't know. But that's what the energy feels like. Reckless, blocking communication. Maybe even you ran away physically, travel. And there's distance. Eight of Wands is also the card of travel, communication, stuff like that. It's a very fast-moving card, so it usually represents communication and travel. So you might have actually blocked this person and took off. And the Six of Swords here, yeah, you're very much regretting it. The Tower brings the Seven of Pentacles, so this is something you have invested in and it didn't work. You thought this was going to work. You thought this was going to be a thing. You said, I don't need these people anymore. I don't need this person. I don't need whatever. I'm cutting them off. And I've got this new life now and it's going to be great. Didn't turn out so well, huh? Because the Tower is just like, this didn't grow. This didn't turn out the way you wanted it to go. Four of Cups at the bottom of the Tower. Exactly. Listen, your whole life is just, God, why do I have to put up with this? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to deal with that? Why do I have to? You feel like you're in the Twilight Zone. You're surrounded by people that you really can't relate to on a deep level. You feel like you're just pretending the whole time. You put yourself in a situation from which maybe there's no escape. Of course, there's always a choice, but you feel like you're trapped. And you have to play a role that you didn't really want. But you forced yourself into it. You painted yourself into that corner. What hope brings? You think about the old days a lot, don't you? You think about how it used to be. Six of Cups. Yes, you do. You're tempted, aren't you? You're tempted to unblock this person, and you're tempted to reach out to him. You're tempted to, hey, how's it going? Awkward and weird, right? You don't know how they're going to react. But, because you kind of hurt them over here when you left like you did. This is a very fast action. This is a very quick decision. This is a decision of like, yep, I'm ghosting you. Goodbye, I'm out. I'm surprised the Five of Pentacles didn't show up over here because it should have. But yeah, you were reckless. You were mean. You blocked them. This person probably was the High Priest. I mean, they were just probably trying to help. And they probably would have done anything for you. But you couldn't have that. And you ran off. You didn't even give them any closure, did you? Probably not. Probably just yelled more. Don't know why. But that's what we try to do to people who help us, right? Humanity in general. If somebody tries to help you, you usually end up hating them for it. Weird, right? Oh. Five of Pentacles. There it is. Oh my God. Okay. There it is. Right there. Oh man. Okay. Well, the Five of Pentacles is the ghosting card for sure. And that's how you feel what you did. You look back at the past and then you have to look back at what you did. You left this person in the dust. With no rhyme or reason. And they probably begged you to come back for quite a while. Doing anything they could to get your attention. Heck, they probably even tried to pay for it. You never know, right? Sending little messages through PayPal saying, hey, where you at? Come back. I mean, what's going on? You just ignored all of it. Two of Wands. Can't believe the Five of Pentacles showed up. Anyway, the Two of Wands is basically the card of moving on, moving forward. I think you desperately want to move on from this. You want to reconnect with this person, but you don't want to face what you did. You kind of want to hit the hard reset button and go, hey, we're still friends, right? It's all cool. And you want to hope for blind forgiveness. This Tower moment's going to make you wish for blind forgiveness from the person you ghosted or left behind in a rush because they tried to help you. And they might give it. You're hoping they do. You're hoping they'd be that kind of person, but I got a feeling this person over here has a lot of words to share with you. That's why the Chariot and the Emperor are here now. It makes sense. You're trying to rush back into control of your own life because right now you feel like you're a cog in a machine. You're playing a role. You're in a place where you don't belong. And you know it. Took you a while to realize, but there you go. And that the Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Cups is the card of regret. Oh, why did I do this? Why was I like that? Why am I always like this? Right? Sorry if this wasn't the reading anybody wanted to hear or see. And I hope it doesn't resonate with anyone. Honestly, I don't. I hope that you don't do this to anybody. I hope you've never done this to somebody, that you've just slammed the door on them when all they've ever wanted to do was help. Even if they felt like, at the time, it felt like a little oppressive. Because sometimes when you're in that state of mind and you're in a spiral, anybody who tries to come to rescue you just feels like someone's strangling you. And you just can't handle it. So you flail and attack, say mean things, do mean things. And then later down the line, you kind of regret it. Five of Cups, energy. Yeah. We all say things we don't mean. We do things that we didn't intend to hurt so bad. We're human, we make mistakes. So if you want your hope back, if you want to feel like you belong somewhere again, like I think you felt like you belonged over here, but you just didn't know how to, open up. Not completely. Because you're probably filled with anxiety and other things like that. And there's a lot of things that hold people back from opening up. Believe me, I know. It's anxiety, PTSD, depression, and stuff like that. Sometimes all three, sometimes way more. And those things will fight against you constantly. It's not your fault. Just stuff that happens, And you gave into the dark and you ran to something else that you thought it would help you. And now you just feel like you're a machine. You're trying to play a part and you don't feel like you belong in that world. But that's what you wanted at the time because it made you feel safe. Because you were getting everything you wanted at the time, but that kind of didn't last very long, did it? And you're hoping for blind forgiveness. The Five of Pentacles is over here. You hoping if you come back, you could talk about the old days and things will just kind of repair itself naturally. And it might. The energy is here for it. But you got to unblock this person and you got to reach out. You have to do it because they can't reach out to you. They've probably tried many times and you're just like, no. And then they gave up. People don't try forever. I know we've got 100 internet memes that say, oh, he'll never stop trying if he really loves you. No, they'll give up. They can take a hint, especially in today's world where chasing will probably make you look like a creep and then you can get arrested for it. So not recommended to listen to the internet all that much. Unless you're listening to me, of course. I'll always try to steer you right. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. There we go. If you want your hope back, you're going to have to unblock and make your reconnection and make the first move. Okay? Don't be afraid. You never know what could happen. All right, take control of your life. Get back into it. Thanks for listening. I try to upload every day. If you've made it this far, you're awesome. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.